Diaphragmatic breathing. Although often used interchangeably with the term abdominal breathing, this breathing technique is somewhat different from all three abdominal breathing practices introduced earlier. While the basic principle is similar, using the diaphragm more than anything else to initiate each breath, pure diaphragmatic breathing is more than just abdominal breathing, or in a way, less than that. Diaphragmatic breathing may occur naturally as a result of deep relaxation or might be practiced consciously. The conscious practice is a meditation method itself, and it will be discussed in the corpse pose, Shavasana, chapter. Only an explanation of what diaphragmatic breathing really means will be presented here. As the body relaxes, the heartbeats slow down, the muscles and internal organs work less and less, the oxygen consumption will significantly decrease. This results in slower breathing with less depth. Interestingly, slowing down the breathing consciously would also result in the above physiological response, resulting in relaxation of the body. The process is bidirectional. In either case, it is possible to reach such depths of relaxation, where so little oxygen would be consumed as the lungs will barely need to expand to inhale. When practicing simple abdominal breathing and such relaxation response occurs, the movements of the diaphragm would become so minimal, that not only will the chest cease rising and falling, but even inward-outward movement of the abdominal wall will be less and less noticeable, until it becomes completely unnoticeable. To the external observer, the practitioner would literally appear to have stopped breathing. In reality, the movement of the diaphragm is still present inside the body, but it has become so minimal that there is no visible sign of it anymore. Of course, this requires perfect stillness of both the mind and body, as the lowered amount of oxygen exchange would barely be enough to maintain basic life functions. The body has the ability to shut down the digestive system, which usually occurs during demanding physical activity, to be able to redirect most of the blood flow, and therefore most of the oxygen, to the skeletal muscles, providing them with the extra oxygen and nutrients, so that they can keep going. What happens during real diaphragmatic breathing is very similar to this, only this time all the non-essential organs will reduce functioning to a maintenance level, where they barely consume any oxygen, so that they can survive on the lowered oxygen levels present in the blood. The muscles are at complete rest, consuming minimal amounts of oxygen as well. The greatest consumer of energy, the brain, also comes to a very deeply rested state, so that the oxygen consumption will be drastically reduced all over the system. Although this might sound unhealthy at first, just consider how little rest most of your organs usually get, being overworked and constantly spiked by daily stress, excess food and sugar intake, mental strain, etc. Your organs have the ability to go through this low energy state without damage, and the rest you gain through this is comparable to nothing but the deepest, most refreshing sleep most people never even experience. Diaphragmatic breathing, as the greatest way of relaxation, might occur as a result of meditation or relaxation practices, or you may consciously practice this breathing technique to invoke a relaxation response. Reaching such state of relaxation during your everyday meditation is a great sign of being on track. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.